Good morning. Good morning. Um, so I wanted to do a video today and talk about commissions, real estate commissions, and kind of some things that are coming down the pipe that um, it'll probably take a year or two, maybe three to get here. But what I want to do is kind of give you a heads up on this. Okay. There have been, and if you haven't been following it, there's been a lot of commission uh, class action lawsuits. Okay. Um, Basically stating that realtors make too much money. Um, that we're paid too much for what we're worth. And I blame that on us. That's because if we were doing everything we said we were going to do and we were working as hard as we said we were going to work, then it would not be an issue of payment, right? Um, it would be simply an issue of, hey, you did everything you said you were going to do, so here you go. Um, what it basically boils down to is sellers in these class action lawsuits, sellers feel that they shouldn't have to pay the buyer's agent commission. Um, let's kind of deconstruct that a little bit, right? So when these sellers bought their home, I guarantee you the seller on that end paid for their agent's commission. I promise you 100% that's what happened. Um, but they're stating that they weren't given a choice as to what commission they were going to pay. And so here's some of just a news article about it. Basically, what they're saying is they want to be given a choice of how much commission they want to pay and whether or not they pay the buyer's agent. Now, if you're a seller, there's some things you need to understand about that. That also means if we go down this road, that also means when you buy a home, you're going to have to pay your buyer's agent commission, right? Like it's all been coming out in the wash eventually, right? So like I sell my home, I pay the buyer's agent commission. The next home that I buy, that seller pays my buyer's agent's commission, right? So it all comes out in the wash. If we go down this road, you're going to be paying for it yourself as well. Okay. So let's let that sink in just a minute. Not going to be any more of this. I'm buying the house. You're paying my agent's commission. No more of that. You're paying your agent. So that means not only do you have to come up with the down payment, the inspection fee, but you also have to come up with the commission for your agent. And a lot of us agents have break-even points of, okay, a home in town, I have to make this much money on that sale to make it worth my time. And now if I drive 30 minutes down the road, I've got to factor in my time on the road, my gas, on top of everything else. So then that commission would go up. Those are some things to keep in mind when we're talking about this, right? Now, that being said, you do have the right to negotiate your commission. You absolutely have that right to negotiate your commission, how much you're going to pay. But understand that us as realtors, we have break-even points that we just can't go below. We just can't. This is how we provide for our families. And there are certain points that we cannot go below, or else it's not financially viable for us to engage in that transaction. And I'm back. So there's just some things to keep in mind, right? Know that you have the right to negotiate your commission, but also understand if these class action lawsuits change the way we do business in real estate, which they're undoubtedly going to, you will pay your buyer's agent commission, and you're going to have to come up with that money. That I just want you to have that right up front. Like that's just what's going to happen. If you've got any further questions on this, I can point you to some news articles. I can, send you the links that I have. Bear in mind, I'm not a lawyer. I'm a real estate agent. I don't know how these things are going to play out. I know how the ones that have already been settled have played out. So that kind of gives us an idea. Um, if you got any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll be glad to reach out to you. I'll be glad to answer any questions you have. And if I don't have an answer to them, I'll find it for you. As always, have a good day. Hope to see you back here on my channel soon. And with that, I'm out.